So Adin Ross is officially leaving Twitch and you won't believe why. So just a couple days ago, Jake Lucky tweeted out this clip of Adin Ross pretty much saying that Twitch called Adin Ross and was threatening to censor him. We're going to play the clip and we'll talk about it afterwards.
I just want to say I was silenced, and I'm going to tell you what I was silenced by and what happened. So I had a week suspension on Twitch, and then when I got unsuspended on Twitch, I streamed maybe 2 or 3 times after that. And then once I was streaming and doing what I normally do, is, you know, I say some real shit sometimes. I basically got a call. I'm not gonna say specifically who it was, but you know who you are. And you basically said, hey man, if you keep doing controversial stuff and you keep saying certain things and you keep basically, you know, promoting certain things on your stream, we're gonna have to take you down indefinitely. So I got a threat.
So yeah, it sounds like someone at the higher up end of Twitch was pretty much saying they didn't like the controversial stuff that Adin Ross was doing and that there might be more consequences. And this is a really surprising thing for me to hear because I haven't really seen anything Adin Ross said to be super controversial. Now obviously maybe there's something I missed. I don't watch Adin Ross's streams all the time, so maybe he said some crazy stuff. Who knows? Only 18% of the people watching this video right now are actually subscribed to the channel. Don't be part of the 81%. Subscribe to the channel, you have nothing to lose. But I haven't really heard anything that crazy. Like, I know he's had like Andrew Tate on, and I guess he's a controversial figure, but in no circumstances should Twitch be threatening like their top talent. And Adin Ross actually stated this is one of the main reasons that he's actually leaving the Twitch platform.
And the first thing I did was I laughed at that because I thought to myself, it's like, this is really like being silenced, because they're basically saying I can't preach what I want to preach without having to worry about getting indefinitely suspended. So that made me think and realize, like, this is not safe. I can't come with this new mindset on this platform that I stream on and basically do what I want freely. So my team and I, we've been thinking of some workarounds. We've been thinking of like stuff that we can do to basically block this off and basically move past us. And we got some stuff in the works. But I'm just here to let you guys know I don't really care. Honestly, at this point, I'm going to say what I want to say. I'm going to do what I want to do. And I'm going to believe what I want to believe. You know, and that's the freedom of being a human being.
Just recently, he announced that he's now exclusively streaming on the platform Kick. Now, I don't know much about Kick. I haven't really heard about it much, but it seems like a new up-and-coming site that was mostly made for like gambling streams or something, since initially just a couple months ago, gambling is pretty much banned on Twitch, you know, from these crypto things. And you know what, I'm okay with that, but it sounds like, you know what, people still wanted to watch this type of content, so Kick was formed. And now Kick is paying a big sum of money for Adin Ross. Now, how much do you guys think Adin Ross is worth as a streamer? Because Kick thinks he's worth $75 million a year. Yes, reportedly, Adin Ross's contract for Kick lasts 2 years and is worth $150 million allegedly, which is just absolutely insane numbers. I mean, if you know anything about sports contracts, that's literally like an NBA or an NFL contract for most of like the high-end players. So they're dropping, you know, 7 or 8 figures on Adin Ross to stream on their platform, and it looks like we're working out. We're gonna play the announcement video.
I'll still stream on Twitch if that's what you guys want, but what I will say is this: I'm going to Kick this week. I'm gonna be doing Omegle, watching live sports, watching movies, prank phone calls, doing unlimited. But if I wanted to, we can do whatever the fuck we want. There's no terms of service over there. You guys can say whatever you want in my chat. Nobody can get fucking banned. If you, listen, if you love people and I don't, no, fuck that. If you believe some shit and you want to type that shit, say what.
So yeah, it looks like he plans on doing some really crazy stuff. His first stream actually ever on Kick was him watching the Super Bowl show, which was honestly kind of crazy. There was 100,000 people watching this, you know, stream of Adin Ross on this new platform. Now, obviously that won't keep up because that's how, you know, it just works in the streaming platforms. If someone leaves and goes to this off-brand site, you know, there's some people that will follow Adin Ross. I bet he'll still be averaging a lot of viewers, not as many of Twitch of course, but still 100,000 people on this new platform that honestly I hadn't even heard about is very impressive, and I hope it's worth the price tag for Kick, because $150 million is not, you know, no cheap change. And you know what, people were actually saying that Adin Ross might get sued for live streaming the Super Bowl, but you know what, I've heard some claims that apparently Kick has signed some major contracts to make it okay for copyrighted material to be streamed on their platform, which is honestly honestly a really big upgrade in my opinion with streaming content. Now, obviously, I only watch streams on occasion, and most of the times it's usually like video game streams of like top players. But the thought of, watching a movie with a streamer and, kind of reacting to what's going on, you know what, that sounds quite entertaining to me. And honestly, I think this might be the future for Twitch. I mean, we've seen in the past, Twitch has had problems with copyrighted material. For a long time, Twitch streamers who were just watching, episodes of Top Shelf, which was honestly kind of a ridiculous point of Twitch if we're going to be completely honest. But you know what, it was still kind of entertaining nonetheless. So I think this is some really big news in the streaming world. And you know what, if all luck to Adin Ross. I hope he continues to be successful on off platform for streaming, because regardless if I like Kick, even though they're allowing gambling streams, which I'm not a big fan of, but regardless of that, big competitors to Twitch is a very good thing, because Twitch over the last couple years, if I'm not gonna lie, have been going downstream. I mean, I don't know if any of the people watching this right now are actively watching Twitch right now, but if you have, you've seen over the last like 3 or so months, the amount of ads on Twitch has just skyrocketed. It's like 6 unskippable ads in a row every 15 minutes. It's pretty ridiculous. So more competition for live streaming platforms, I'm all for, but that's just my thoughts. You can let me know your thoughts down in the comments. The other day we made a video about how Adin Ross's friend iShowSpeed was just caught in a major scandal where he was allegedly falsely copyright striking people who posted bad clips of him. This is a crazy video breakdown you're not going to want to miss. Click here to watch it now.